think we're ready. You're live. Good evening. I'd like to welcome you to the June 17th, 2025 meeting of the Dry Creek Joint Elementary School District Board of Trustees. All trustees are present with the.
There you go.
Let me repeat myself. Good evening. I'd like to welcome everyone to the June 17th, 2025 meeting of the Dry Creek Joint Elementary School District Board of Trustees. All trustees are present this evening with the exception of Board Member John Fenske. If you will please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we have nothing to report out of closed session. Do we have any public comments not on the agenda?
We do not.
Wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the consent agenda. Do any trustees, is there anything on the consent agenda that anyone would like to pull for discussion? Sweet, hearing none.
I make a motion to approve consent agenda.
Second.
Okay, so we have a motion by Ryan, second by Jason, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? So motion passes 4-0. Okay. All right, let's move on to action items. We have 6.1, local control accountability plan. Sarah.
Thank you. We're back tonight with the LCAP. As you recall, last Thursday, we had a public hearing. We didn't receive any public comments that evening, nor did we receive any while we had the comments open on the website. And so tonight, we're just here to move forward with the LCAP process, which would be a motion by the board to adopt the 25-26 LCAP.
Okay, do we have any, public comments? Do we have any comments or questions by the board?
I'll make a motion to approve item 6.1.
I'll second.
So we have a motion by Jason, second by Tracy, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes 4-0.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, next we have 6.2, the 2025-26 budget with Roger.
Thank you. As we discussed on Thursday, we had a vote carrying on the state budget and our budget. And this evening, the budget is coming before you for consideration. It has been available in the board packet along with a summarized version of the presentation, along with all of the financial statements. There have been no changes to our budget at this time. However, at the state level, the legislature did adopt their budget last Friday. However, the governor and the legislature are continuing to negotiate to come up with what the state budget will be. It's anticipated that they will do that by the end of this month, June 27th to be exact. And staff will bring back to the board any updates at a future board meeting. So again, we had a public hearing at the last board meeting. Over the past 6 months, we've gone through multiple budget workshops, had an opportunity for the public to make any comments. And so therefore, at this time, I'm recommending the board adopt the 25-26 general fund and other funds for the Dry Creek Joint Elementary School District's budget.
Any public comments? Any comments from any of our board members? Questions?
Just that I'm gonna miss these presentations, Roger.
Me too. I second that.
Thank you so much for your hard work and expertise.
Thank you, and this doesn't happen in a vacuum, and so I'd like to thank Beth and the whole fiscal services team also.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
I make a motion to approve Roger's last recommendation, item 6.2, the 25-26 budget, as far as we know it, and as far as we've predicted it.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, so motion passes 4-0. Next, we have 6.3, Consolidated Application 2025-26 with Bath Parish.
The consolidated application is used by the CDE to distribute categorical funds from various federal programs. There's 2 phases, winter and spring. We're obviously in our spring. This application just initiates our participation the next year in these programs and also provides assurances that we will comply with all the legal requirements. So we are requesting approval of our consolidated application.
Any public comments?
There are none.
Any board member questions or comments?
I'll make a motion to approve item 6.3.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Jason. Second by Ryan, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And motion passes 4-0. All right, this one's very exciting. We are going to 6.4, a discussion and approval of employment agreement for our new chief business officer. Jim.
Yes, thank you. Good evening. Staff is pleased to recommend the appointment of Christina Blanford and the accompanying employment agreement, as Christina has risen to the top in our search for a new chief business officer. Christina comes to us with about 15 years as a director of fiscal services, and lastly, her stint in San Juan for the last 5 years, where she provided strategic leadership, oversaw a 29-person fiscal team, and oversaw a $759 million general budget, which is a little bigger than ours. And served on negotiation teams and advised the superintendent with fiscal strategies. We believe that with her expertise and her personal qualities, she'll be a great fit for us. Also, she is a community member with 3 kids who have gone through our school system, so we know she's dedicated to our district as well. So staff is recommending staff is recommending the approval of the employment agreement, for which I must read into the record the term and the compensation pieces of that contract. So this employment agreement with Christina Blanford for the Chief Business Officer would commence July 1st and it would run through June 30th of 2027. The Chief Business Officer will be placed on step 5 of the most recent Chief Business Officer salary schedule, which amounts to $206,364 annually, paid in 12 installments with a work year of 237 days and 12 days of vacation. The Chief Business Officer will also receive an automobile allowance of $500 per month. The Chief Business Officer will also receive all health and welfare benefits commensurate with other management employees. And lastly, if the Chief Business Officer is unilaterally terminated without cause during this agreement, she would receive the amount remaining on the agreement not to exceed 6 months of pay. So that's what needs to be read into the record, and I am recommending that we approve this employment agreement so we can get Christina, or Christy as she likes to be called, on board, hitting the ground running hopefully early in July.
Thank you. Any comments from the public?
We don't have any.
It's so sad today. Do we have any board members who have a comment or question or anything?
Just want to thank the executive team for their hard work in that search and their expertise in finding someone to fill those big shoes, and sounds like found someone with the chops to do it, so thank you.
Yeah.
So with that, I'll make a motion to approve the appointment of Mrs. Ms. Christy
Blanford.
Blanford to the position of CBO.
Do we have a second? I'll second. So we have a motion by board member Jason, second by board member Jean. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Awesome. Motion carries 4-0.
Now you have to do a speech.
Welcome, we're excited to have you.
The merits of good
Do
budgetry.
you have one prepared?
No, thank you so much.
Next time.
Okay, we are going to move on to information items, 7.1, the local dashboard indicators with Sarah.
Okay, as you remember, some of you remember from last year, each year we also have to submit our local indicator report at the same time we do the LCAP. For whatever reason, they don't combine the two or include the local indicators in the main report that we do. So included in your board docs was the report for the local indicators. It's just shared it as an information item and that I will be submitting to the state. I can start submitting tomorrow. And that we met all of the requirements for priorities 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7. I'm happy to answer any questions or if you have a comment or.
Does anybody have any questions? Wow,
That's like a boring one.
well, we're just moving right along, so,
I'll make the motion to approve item 7. Wait, information item, no
Nope.
motion.
just
No
information.
motion. I just,
I
it's,
like
yeah,
that you
it's
said
weird that
that.
they have the LCAP, you have to motion, but then the local indicators you don't. It's kind of a weird thing that's always been.
Good to go.
I feel like we've reached the end of today's agenda items in record time. So we are going to move on to comments and reports from the executive leadership and board, so Sarah, do you have anything you'd like to
Well,
say?
I guess I'll steal someone else's. I'm sure someone else will say it. But I just wanted to thank, I've already thanked and said my piece in private, but I just wanted to publicly thank these two gentlemen.
Take your time, Sarah. 2 in 1 meeting.
It's been an amazing 21 years. Sorry, I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Yeah, but I think you're gonna start the chain reaction.
Yes, you did.
I'm good.
Earlier tonight, we announced a new CBO. And I'd like to extend my congratulations and warm welcome to Christina. I'm really glad that you're joining officially the Dry Creek family on this side of the business table, right? It has truly been an honor and a privilege to serve Dry Creek for the past 29 years. Had the opportunity to work alongside an incredible team, and I'm grateful beyond words. I want to extend my deepest thanks to the executive leadership team for your dedication, loyalty, and unwavering commitment to doing what's right for students, staff, and our community. Your leadership's always been guided by integrity. And it's been a privilege to walk alongside you. To the fiscal services team, you guys are a phenomenal group. You're the unsung heroes, the quiet but powerful engine behind the district to keep our operations and fiscal stability going. Your attention to detail, your work ethic, and your steadfast commitment to the district have made this district stronger. And I'm so very proud of everything that we've accomplished together. To our administrators and site staff, thank you for your tireless work your leadership at the ground level, your daily commitment to creating a safe, vibrant learning environment. Your efforts, often behind the scenes, are what make the heart of this district beat. You've inspired me with your resilience, your creativity, and your unwavering student focus. Over the years, we've seen both the good and the challenges. I've witnessed this district grow, double in size, build 6 new schools, and expand our educational and support services for our students and families. We've made big things happen together. We've also faced some challenges and storms. Two that come to mind are the dot-com bust and the Great Recession. But through it all, we never lost sight of our purpose. To keep the focus on our students, education, sound financial stewardship. And that focus is what I believe what makes Dry Creek resilient and respected. I leave knowing that the expectation of excellence will absolutely continue. That Dry Creek has a sound, strong foundation, and even stronger people. This district holds a very special place in my heart. It's shaped me not only professionally, but personally as well. My daughters and I have grown alongside Dry Creek. My wife has served as a long-term substitute in school counseling roles. Dry Creek isn't just where I've worked. It's become part of our family story. And although I may no longer be here daily, I will never be far. In my new role, I will continue to be the champion and supporter of Dry Creek however I can. I will miss all of you deeply. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for the trust, the collaboration, and the memories that will stay with me and my family always. Thank you.
I think the tears are a testament to the incredible relationship you formed with everybody here. Tracy, did you wanna have anything to say tonight?
I just wanted to wish both Rod and Roger good luck in their newest adventures. And also Sonia Moscatelli, good luck in her newest adventure as well. Thank you for your service.
We got 3 legends in the room. I'll start with Sonia, back here, who's special education is not an easy field to work in. It's hard to recruit, it's hard to maintain, and it's even more difficult to maintain the level of quality that we have in our district. And Sonia, your work is reflected in the progress of our students, the joy of our teachers, the fact that we're able to retain and develop so many talented individuals in that area. So I just wanna, again, take the time to recognize that work. Thank you, and I wish you excellent, safe, happy travels in your retirement. Roger, I said some words yesterday, or not yesterday, feels like yesterday, last Thursday. But again, I worked at a bank and I still can't wrap my head around finance. I'm not a numbers guy. But there was something about the way you presented, the way you made everything make sense. Some of that dry wit that made it resonate and gave me the confidence to know that financially this district has been, is, and with the expertise of our selection team will be in good hands. And you've set that benchmark, and I can't understate how important that is. So thank you for your work, and Glad you're gonna be close by where I work, cause I will be bothering you, believe that. Brad, been waiting a few weeks to say this.
I'm gonna roast him.
Yes. I've known all of you just for a very short time. I'm not gonna pretend like I've been here forever. I've been a parent in the district for the last 6 years, and I had no idea coming into this position as a board that things were run as well as they were. And I'm glad that I got to see the facts, the truth, and a lot of that falls under your leadership, your guidance. You've built an excellent team. I trust each and every one of you guys that are sitting here, they're sitting over here, and those site administrators that teach my kids and his kids. We've gone on site visits, Antelope Crossing, Silverado, the elementary schools. You've showed me who's who, and never once did I see the site administrators get apprehensive or tense when you walked in the room. That's a testament. Your knowledge and advice to us as board members, individually and collectively, helping us stay out of some trouble in some cases, but looking out for us, making sure that we can make the best decisions that we can make, the most informed decisions, and being someone who's credible and someone who we can trust to give us the right information. You're steady during controversial times. I think we all know that COVID was kind of crazy, but you got our kids back in classes quicker than any other district in the region. You and your team, it's monumental work. You're fighting against society, fighting against the state, fighting against the unknown, and you held it together during some of our more controversial decisions. Our meetings still carried on without drama, without incident, and your ability to manage that and put the chess pieces where they needed to go, that was essential to that. Most importantly, you made the CSBA conference tolerable for me. I didn't honestly really want to be there, but ended up having fun. No joke. I thought, I'm a little younger, I won't lie. It's obvious, but I thought I could hang. I'm gonna get to know all the people and all the region and everything. I thought I could hang and stay up late and hobnob with all the school people. This guy outlasted me. I give it to you. You know how to hang in there.
Do you wanna know what his secret is? It's 5-hour energy.
5 hours, yeah. So, like Roger, like Sonia, in terms of superintendents, you set a benchmark, Brad. When we went into the search for the new superintendent, the first thing on my mind was, who can we find that's the closest thing to Dr. Brad Tooker? So thank you for the education. We're in an educational environment. I learned something in these last couple of years, so I appreciate you, and looking forward to seeing how much good you're gonna do in the world from your new position. Thank you.
I'm new here, very new, newest person in the room probably, but well, not anymore. And so, yeah, we have a lot to celebrate in the school district. And so one thing that I meant to say last week that I forgot about was Sonia and her team Renee, Renee and her team, you and Michelle are heading off to Washington DC this summer to receive 4 amazing awards for great videos that you all have done. And so we didn't get a chance to say that publicly, so the public celebrate with us, but congratulations to you and your team, and have a great trip this summer out there. And I know it's a learning workshop thing too, so have a lot of fun, bring back those fresh ideas and keep up the good work. But Renee and Michelle are just a great example of, the talent we have here. And so there's so many other people, we're so thankful for the team we have. Beth, stick around please. And so Brian, Sarah, Jim, we love you all very much. But and Sonia, we'll miss you a bunch. I was thinking the heart on our, that the apple looks more like a heart tonight really for Dry Creek, and to see the type of bond that exists at the top level of leadership here in our organization. It's unique. I mean, this is not happening in other school districts across the country tonight. It's really special, and I just I envy the connection you all have together as a team, the cohesiveness. It's obvious you've been in the trench together, and it brings you close. And so I hope that you were able to maintain those relationships a bunch. So many great things. I know Roger's about to celebrate a wedding this summer, but it's just crazy how seasons change, and we know that this is the turning of a page, and we celebrate, Roger, your new season up the county, and Brad, your new season as well. I think it was unexpected, but very amazing that they created an opportunity that would fit you and your skills and your abilities, and it's gonna serve our county and public policy hopefully for the state. And so you're just the guy to go and throw his weight around up there, and we look forward to seeing how you're gonna help make education great for Northern California, all of California with your role, what you're doing there. And Gail's spoiled to have you both. And so so it's been really a wild ride since I got sworn in December, but it's exciting, and just like Jason said, I mean, anybody who comes and sees what's happening behind the scenes here should be thrilled to know that everything's in great hands and it's going to continue to go in a great direction for our students and our families, our staff. Hopefully the summer break, everyone can take a deep breath, enjoy the work that they've done, and I know that it's a never-ending treadmill really for everybody involved in making things so amazing here. The improvements over the summer that are gonna happen across campuses, it's just the work is never done, and we appreciate your tireless work, and it's for the kids and for the families, and on behalf of them, we say thank you. So great job to all of you.
Did you wanna say something, Brad, before? Well, okay, I'll let you close out tonight, but it's really hard to follow up on all of the sentiments that were shared. I'm just going to say, I share the same sentiments. Being on this board for the last few years it's been great in terms of being able to see the relationships that have been formed and just how everyone works so cohesively. And I can't even imagine if I was working with people, the same people for 21 years or 29 years, what that would feel like to know that you were coming in one day and they were in a different office in a totally different location, and that camaraderie that you've had all this time it's still there, but it's different. Roger, I really wanna thank you so much though for, especially early on, stepping into this role of being so patient and answering every question and making sense of all the dollars and cents that I was looking at, and always just being such a gentleman, and it's been great really getting to know you. And what I'm really happy about is that you are local, you'll still be here, so it's not as if we can't pop in and come in and say hello or drop off a new job survival package of some kind. And Brad, I mean, I can't say enough about how grateful I am also to you for making, not just for myself, but for all of us who stepped into these roles relatively recent, making the transition so easy and smooth, and always just being right there, a phone call, an email, a text, whatever, we're just so close, and it just, no one ever felt like we were bothering you. You were always just very available, and it's also been just a great pleasure, not only working with you, but getting to know you as well. And it's gonna be interesting when we come back in August, because there'll be new faces here, and we welcome them and we're excited to have them, but it's just gonna be different. I know as all of us are thinking, we wish you both, and Sonia, cause I'm gonna miss seeing you, Sonia, and giving you hugs when I see you in the hall. But we wish you the best, and just, we're looking forward to seeing what great things you do at the county level. And we know you'll stay in touch, because I'm sure people here would love to see you drop in as a little surprise. We'll miss you guys.
Thanks, Jim.
Well, I've had a lot of goodbyes over the last couple of months,
Don't make us cry.
especially the last couple of weeks. including our meeting last Thursday where I kind of did a goodbye as well. I'm still disappointed that John didn't sing me a song because I thought he was going to. But you know, a place like Dry Creek does not happen by itself, right? It happens over time, it happens because of the people, it happens because you're purposeful about fostering relationships and a vision, and it's not any one person that creates a great place like Dry Creek. It's a lot of people. You know, I'm fortunate to have had great mentors in my career and my life, including Kelvin Lee, who was superintendent principal when there were about 150 students in Dry Creek. And he was superintendent principal and then superintendent. He was there for 29 and a half years in that role. And many of us worked for him and was certainly part of laying that foundation in Dry Creek. And there will be those who come after all of us are gone that will continue to make Dry Creek a great place because of that foundation that has happened so long ago before us and will continue after us. I've been extremely thankful for this team because as it's been said by a couple, this doesn't happen by itself. And you know, we joke in my house, you know, I have a second family, right? And I do. It's the Dry Creek family. And the amount of time I have spent, or that we have spent, the four of us together, the good and the bad, the trials and the tribulations, it does draw you closer together. And when you have the level of trust that I have for the three of them, the three of you, and just how we've always first and foremost cared about each other, and had that responsibility and commitment to each other, which then I think carries out throughout the district in how we care for others and how we work towards a common goal. But I know that I couldn't have had a better team than this team right here. And you know, although the band is breaking up right now, you know, never know when the band will be back together. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a concert. I don't. You guys play instruments, anything? I play the radio really well. Perfect.
I think Jim sings.
Yeah. So it just goes. You know, we've been together we've known each other and worked together for 21 years. A couple of us have been here almost about 30 years, right? And our team, our executive team, has been 12 years together, and you don't find that in public education in any other school district. You don't find a team that's been together like that, and it's that stability as well as a mix of bringing in super talented people. Excited that Christy's coming on the Dry Creek team and family as well to continue to propel our district forward. And I'm confident that this district and our schools, and I keep saying it over and over again, will continue to thrive, grow, and great things will happen in this future for our community, for our staff, our students, our families. Good work will continue to come out of Dry Creek, and it's been an honor to be a part of this family for so long. I'll always feel like I'm a part of this family, and it's definitely been an honor to be a superintendent for the last 12 years. So thank you.
Thank you, Brad.
Okay, unless anybody has something else to add, I'm just going to say Dry Creek is something special. Have a great summer. Please come back for our meeting scheduled for August 14th. This meeting is adjourned.